Adventure in a wonderful land. You can tell it's going to be delicious. Can't you smell it already? Oh, I love that gorgeous smell. You've all heard of Cadbury's, Roundtree, Fries, Nestle, Wonka. What's that? You say what's Wonka? You mean you don't know what Wonka is? Why, Wonka chocolate? Of course. I admit that Willy Wonka's chocolate is fairly new, but it's also the greatest chocolate ever invented.
Why, Willy Wonka himself is the most amazing, the most fantastic, the most extraordinary chocolate maker the world has ever seen. He's invented things like, say, why, I'm not going to tell you what he's invented. You came here to see for yourself, so I'll let you do just that. Oh, but before I do, I should perhaps fill you in on what's been happening around here lately. Because Mr. Wonka makes the greatest chocolate in the whole wide world, 3 other great chocolate makers known as Mr. Ficklehoover, Mr. Prodnose, and Mr. Slugworth sent spies to work with Mr. Wonka in order to discover his secrets.
Well, they must have been good spies, because soon afterwards, these 3 chocolate makers began making such delicious Wonka favourites, such as ice cream that never melts, chewing gum that never loses its flavour, and candy balloons that you can blow up to huge sizes before you pop them with a pin and gobbled them up. Mr. Wonka didn't know what to do. He didn't know who the spies were, and if he continued to operate his factory, all his secrets might be stolen. So he did the only thing he could. He sent all the workers home and closed the factory. You might think that that would be the end of Mr. Willy Wonka, but no siree, not him.
After months and months went by, the factory suddenly began operating again, but nobody knew who was running the place. Nobody ever came in, and nobody ever came out. The only thing anybody saw were these shadows dancing around in front of the lighted windows. Mighty strange. Well, anyway, to get back to the story, soon there was a big article in the town paper saying that Mr. Willy Wonka, in order to sell a lot of candy, once again was holding a contest. Yes, sir, that's right, a contest.
He had secretly wrapped 5 golden tickets under the wrapping paper in 5 ordinary candy bars. These candy bars were said to be found anywhere, in any street, in any town, in any shop, in any country in the world, on any counter where Wonka's candies were sold. The 5 winners will tour Mr. Wonka's new factory, take home enough chocolate for the rest of their lives. Now that, my friends, is where our story begins.
4 of the tickets have already been found. Oh, by the way, would you like to meet the 4 lucky people? All right, listen and watch carefully. I think there is someone there. Let's see now. Augustus Gloop. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand for Augustus Gloop. Chocolate! Chocolate! I love chocolate! Food! Food! I must eat all the time. Chocolate! This golden ticket is my meal ticket to eat and eat and eat and eat!
Friends, that was our first golden ticket finder, Augustus Gloop. Let's see now if the lucky girl who found our second golden ticket is here. Oh, Violet! Violet Beauregard, ladies and gentlemen, give her a big hand.
I'm a gumdrow anomaly. Word heard about these ticket things at Mr. Wonka's? I laid off the gum. I switched to candy bars, hoping to strike it lucky. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. I just adore gum. I can't do without it. All day long. Except for a few minutes at meal times. And I take it out and I stick it behind my ear for safekeeping. To tell you the honest truth, I simply wouldn't feel comfortable if I didn't have that little extra gum to chew on every moment of the day. I really wouldn't. Ugh. My mother says it's not ladylike and it looks ugly to see a girl's jaws going up and down at mine do all the time. But I don't agree. And who's she to criticize anyway? Because if you ask me, I'd say her jaws are going up and down almost as much as mine are, just from yelling at me every minute of the day. And now, may I interest you to know that this piece of gum, right at this moment, is one I have been working for over 3 months solid. And that's a record, that is. It's beaten the record held by my best friend, Cornelia Prensato. Oh, I wish she ever married. It's my most treasured possession now, this piece of gum is. At night, take it out, stick it in my bedpost, as good as ever in the morning. A bit hard at first, maybe.
Such a lucky girl. Isn't she wonderful? Now, the third gold ticket was found by a girl named Veruca Salt. Everybody, give a big hand to Veruca Salt.
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket! Oh yes, here it is. As soon as I told my father that I simply had to have one of those golden tickets, he went out into the town and started buying up all the Wonka candy bars he could lay his hands on. Thousands of them he must have bought. I mean, hundreds of thousands. Then he had them loaded onto trucks and sent directly to his own factory. He's in the peanut business, you see, and he's got about, well, 100 women working for him over at his joint, shelling peanuts for roasting and salting. That's what they do all day long, those women. They just sit there, shelling peanuts. So he says to them,
Okay, girls, from now on you can stop shelling peanuts and start shelling rivers of these crazy candy bars instead.
and they did. He had every worker in the place, yanking the paper off those bars of chocolate, full speed ahead from morning till night. But 3 days went by and we had no luck. Oh, it was terrible. I got more and more upset each day. And every time he came home, I would scream at him, "Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket!" And I would lie for hours on the floor, kicking and yelling in the most disturbing way. Then suddenly, on the evening of the 4th day, one of his women workers yelled, "I've got it! A golden ticket!" And he said,
Give it to me. Quick.
and she did. Then he rushed it home and gave it to, who else? Me. And now I'm all smiles, and we have a happy home once again. Not that it wasn't before, because I'm like the world's best daughter.
Thank you, Veruca. Isn't she a lovely girl? Now, the 4th and last ticket was found by a boy named Mike TV. I wonder if Mike's got a sticker with him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mike TV. Of course I've got my golden ticket, but why can't everyone leave me alone? I want to watch television. I watch all the shows every day, even the crummy ones, where there is no shooting. I like the gangsters best. They're terrific, those gangsters, especially when they start pumping each other full of lead or flashing the old stilettos. Each of the 1, 2, 3, they're knuckle dusters. Oh boy, what I wouldn't give to be doing that myself. It's the life. I say, it's terrific. And that, folks, is Mike TV. Sorry for bothering you, Mike.
Now we're going to take a look at the hero of our story, Charlie Bucket and his family. Let me introduce them to you. This is the home of Charlie Bucket. 7 people live here, and there are only 2 rooms and only 1 bed. So you can see that life is extremely uncomfortable.
These 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine. And these 2 very old people are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. Their names are Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina. The bed was given to the poor old grandparents because they're so old and tired. And of course, they're all over 90 years old.
This is Mrs. Bucket. This is Mr. Bucket. Their little Charlie Bucket sleep in the other room upon mattresses on the floor. As you know, this can be very uncomfortable in the winter time. They can't buy a better house because there aren't any better jobs. Mr. Bucket is the only one that can work. And well, he lost his job a few weeks ago. Yes, it's very sad. But you see, the toothpaste factory had to close down. Without Mr. Willy Wonka's chocolate factory open, nobody ever got cavities anymore. And they didn't buy any toothpaste. And well, you know how it goes. Oh wait, gee, I almost forgot. This is our hero, Charlie Bucket.
Charlie's a nice boy, but of course he's been starving lately. In fact, the whole family has. Why, did you know that Charlie's so weak from not eating enough that he walks slowly instead of running like the other kids? To save his energy? Well, we've said far too much already. Let's find out what's happened at the Bucket House. Now, we'll see you later.
Well, I see that the 4 children have found the golden tickets. I wonder who the 5th lucky person will be.
I hope it's not one like that with Hulk Boot Boy.
Or a small submarine salt girl.
Or as beastly as that bubble whooping Violet Beauregarde.
Or living such a useless life as that TV boy.
It makes you wonder if all the kids act like this nowadays, like these brats we've been hearing about.
Of course not. Some do, of course. In fact, quite a lot of them do, but not all.
And now there's only 1 ticket left. Quite so, and it shows I'll be having cabbage soup for supper tomorrow. That ticket will go to some nasty little beast who doesn't deserve it.
I bet I know somebody who'd like to find that golden ticket. How about it, Charlie? You love chocolate more than anyone I ever saw.
I sure would, Grandpa Joe. You know, it just about makes me faint as I have to walk past Mr. Walker's chocolate factory every day as I walk to school. And the smell of that wonderful chocolate makes me so dreamy, I often fall asleep above to Mr. Walker's gate. But I guess I should realise dreams don't come true. Just imagine me imagining that with the 5th golden ticket, it's pure imagination.
Well, my boy, it may be pure imagination, but I'm going to tell you that what you imagine sometimes comes true.
Gee, you really think so, Grandpa Joe? Gee, I wonder.
You know, it sure would have been nice if Charlie had won the 5th golden ticket.
What, you mean with that 10p that we gave him for his birthday present today?
Yes, the one we get to buy the 1 piece of candy gets every year.
And just think how long it took you to say that 10p.
Yes, that really was a shame.
But think how Charlie enjoyed the candy. He just loves Willy Wonka's chocolate. He didn't really act that disappointed.
No, he didn't.
Well, he might have acted disappointed, but that's because he's a fine boy and wouldn't want anyone to feel sorry for him. What boy wouldn't be disappointed? I sure wish to do one. I'd do anything for that boy. Why do I even...
Dad! Mum! Grandpa Joe! Grandpa! You'll never believe what just happened to me!
Good gracious, Charlie, what happened?
Well, I was walking home and the wind was blowing so hard and the snow was so cold I had to bend down to protect my face and...
Go on, Charlie, go on. Charlie, what is it?
There it was, just buried in the snow. I looked around to see if anyone looked if they lost anything, but nobody seemed to care. So I picked it up, wiped it off, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
You found the golden ticket! Charlie found the golden ticket! Hooray! Hooray! He did it! He did it!
No.
Oh.
I found a 50p piece, but I thought it wouldn't
Wonka's Whipple Scrunch's Fudge Mellow Delight, as it was my 50p piece. I was just so hungry for one.
Yes,
Go on.
I took the wrapper off slowly, and...
You found the golden ticket! Charlie found the golden ticket! Hooray! Hooray! He did it!
No.
Oh.
There was no golden ticket. I ate the candy, but I still had 45p left. But I still had 45p left. And well, you just know how much I just love chocolate.
Oh, Charlie, you're not sick, are you? You didn't spend all your money on...
No, as a matter of fact, I bought another Wonka's Whipple Scrunch's Fudge Mellow Delight, and I found the 5th golden ticket!
You what?
I really did! I found the 5th golden ticket!
Yippee! It's off to the chocolate factory! Celebrate good times, come on!
I sure am glad that Dad late came today, Grandpa Joe.
Well, Charlie, I guess it just feels we understand each other.
And you also seem to know all about Mr. Willy Wonka and what's been happening to him.
Well, he's been an important man in this town for a good long time. A lot of people said some unkind things about him when he closed the factory, but I always felt he had his reasons. Actually, I'm quite excited about this golden ticket thing. It's a good excuse to see what's going on in that factory and find out how he's running it.
Speaking of golden tickets, Grandpa Joe, could I read it one more time? I know it sounds silly, but the whole thing seems so magical to me.
Sure, Charlie. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is.
Let's see now. It says, "Greetings to you, lucky finder of this golden ticket. From Mr. Willy Wonka. I shake you warmly by the hand. Tremendous things await you, and wonderful surprises are in store for you. I do invite you to come to my chocolate factory and be my guest, and all others who are lucky enough to find my golden tickets."
I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you around the factory myself, showing you everything that there is to see. And afterwards, when it is time to leave, you will be escorted home by a procession of large trucks.
These trucks, I can promise you, will be loaded with enough delicious eatables to last you and your entire household for many years. If, at any time thereafter, you happen to run out of supplies, all you have to do is come back to the factory and show this golden ticket, and we shall be happy to refill your cupboards for many years.
In this way, you'll be able to keep yourself supplied with tasty morsels for the rest of your life. But by no means is this the most exciting thing that will happen on the day of your visit. I'm preparing other surprises which are even more marvellous and more fantastic for you and for all of my beloved golden ticket holders.
Mystical and marvellous surprises that will enchant, delight, intrigue, astonish and perplex you beyond your measure. In your wildest dreams you could not imagine that such things could happen to you. Just wait and see.
And now, here are your instructions. The day I've chosen for the visit is the first day in the month of February. Come to the gates at this date and on no other, at 10 o'clock sharp. Don't be late. Bring with you either one or two members of your family to look after you and make sure you don't get up to any mischief. One more thing, make sure you have this ticket with you or you will not be admitted. Signed, Mr. Willy Wonka.
And I say, Charlie, it's the 1st of February, and look, we're already here, and I guess everyone else is coming together.
Where did that boy go?
There he is! That's him! It's Willy Wonka!
Welcome. Hello, everyone. Let's see now. I wonder if I can recognise all of you from your pictures in the newspaper. Let's see. You're Augustus
Master Screw.
Yeah, and this is my mother.
Delighted to meet you both. Delighted. You're Violet Beauregard.
So what if I am? Let's just get on with the whole thing, huh?
And you must be Mrs. Beauregard. Very happy to meet you. Yes, very happy. I think you're Veruca Salt. And you must be Mr. and Mrs. Salt.
Don't shake his hand, Daddy. It's probably all sticky and chocolatey from working in the factory. After all, he does only run a silly little factory. He's not important enough for you to bother shaking hands with. Anyway.
You're Mike TV. Enchanted to meet you. Yes, enchanted.
Come on, I'm missing on my favourite TV shows. And what are TVs?
Pleased to meet you.
Overjoyed. And you must be the boy who found the ticket just yesterday. Congratulations, you're Charlie Bucket, aren't you?
Yes, sir. And this is my Grandpa Joe.
Howdy, Mr. Wonka. Very pleased to meet you.
How do you do, Mr. Grandpa Joe? How do you do? Well now, is that everybody? Why, I guess it is. Good. Now will you please follow me? Our tour is about to begin. But do keep together. Please don't wander off by yourselves. I shouldn't like to lose any of you at this stage of the proceedings. Oh dear me, no. Here we are. Through this big red door, please. That's right. It's nice and warm inside. I have to keep it warm for my workers. They use an extremely hot climate. They just can't stand the cold. They'll perish if they went out in this weather. Why, they'll freeze to death.
But who are these workers?
All in good time, my dear boy. Be patient. You shall see everything as we go along. Are all of you inside? Good. Do you mind closing the door behind you? Thank you.
I'm tired. It seems like we've been turning left, turning right, turning left, turning right for a whole hour or so. When are we going to eat? I'm hungry. I want to eat right now. Do you all hear me now?
It seems like we've been going downwards for the longest time, Grandpa Joe.
Well, Charlie, I think I heard Mr. Wonka say that all the most important rooms in the factory are deep down below the surface.
I wonder why.
Well, I think he said that there wouldn't be nearly enough space room up top. Some of the rooms we are going to see are meant to be enormous. Some are supposed to be larger than football fields.
Here we are, everybody. This is the chocolate room. It's the nerve centre of the entire factory. It's the heart of my whole operation.
I don't see anything but that old river over there. Where's the food? I'm hungry.
And just look at those enormous pipes over there. There must be 10 or 11 of them. I wonder what they're for.
Mr. Wonka, what's wrong with your river? It's all brown and muddy looking.
Nothing wrong with it, my boy. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's all chocolate. Every drop of that river is hot, melted chocolate of the finest quality. The very finest quality. There's enough chocolate in there to fill all the bathtubs in this entire country. And swimming pools as well. Isn't it terrific? And just look at my pipes. They suck up the chocolate and carry it all over the factory to the rooms where it is needed. Thousands of gallons an hour, my dear children. Thousands and thousands of gallons.
Look! Look over there! What is it? It's moving. It's walking. Why, it's a little person. It's a little man.
factory. They're Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas? What do you mean?
Imported direct from Loompaland. And oh, what a terrible country it is. Nothing but thick jungles infested by the most dangerous beasts in the world. Hornswogglers and snozzbangers and those terrible wicked wangdoodles. A wangdoodle will eat 10 limbs for breakfast and come galloping back for a second helping. When I went out there, I found the little Oompa Loompas living in tree houses. They had to live in tree houses, you see, to escape from all the wangdoodles and hornswogglers and the snozzbangers. When I found them, they were practically starving to death. They were living off the green caterpillar, the red beetle, the eucalyptus leaf, and the bark of the bongo tree. They loved cocoa beans too, but I only found 1 or 2 a year. They used to dream about cocoa beans all night and talk about them all day. Now, it just so happens that the chocolate is the very thing from which, the cocoa bean is the very thing from which chocolate is made. I myself use billions of cocoa beans in this factory each week. So I said to the leader of the tribe in English that his people could have all the cocoa beans they wanted if they would just come and live and work for me in my factory. Well, he was so happy he leapt straight up with his bowl of mashed caterpillars right out the treehouse window. And so here they are. They're wonderful workers. They all speak English now. They love music and dancing too. They're always making up songs. I expect you'll hear a good deal of singing today from time to time.
Mummy, Daddy, I want an Oompa Loompa. I want an Oompa Loompa right now. I want to take it home with me. Go on, Daddy, get me an Oompa Loompa.
Now, my pet, you mustn't interrupt Mr. Wonka.
But I want an Oompa Loompa.
All right, Rupert, all right. I can't get it for you this second, sweetheart. Please be patient. I'll see it travel before the day is out.
Augustus, sweetheart, I don't think you better do that.
Oh no! Please, Augustus, please! I beg of you not to do that. My chocolate must be untouched by human hands.
Augustus, didn't you hear what that man said? Get away from that river at once. This stuff is terrific. Oh boy, and this bucket to drink it properly.
Augustus, you must come away. You're dirtying my chocolate.
Augustus, come away from that river at once. You'll be giving that nasty cold of yours to about 1 million people all over the country. Be careful, Augustus, you're leaning too far out. Save him, he drowned. He can't swim yard. Save him. Help, fish me out. Don't just stand there, do something.
Look, he's being so close to one of the pipes.
There he goes. Oh, help, murder, please, Augustus. Come back at once. Where are you going? He's disappeared. Quick, call fire brigade.
Keep calm. He'll come out of it just fine. You'll wait and see.
He'll be turned into marshmallows.
Impossible.
And why not? May I ask?
Because that pipe doesn't go anywhere near the marshmallow room. That pipe leads to the room where I make the most delicious strawberry flavoured chocolate coated fudge.
Oh, my poor Augustus, I'll be sending him by the pound all over the country tomorrow morning. How dare you laugh like that, you monster! You think it's a joke, do you? You think stuffing my son up into your fudge room is one great colossal joke?
He'll be perfectly safe.
He'll be chocolate fudge.
Never. I wouldn't allow it.
And why not?
Because the taste would be terrible. Just imagine it. Augustus flavoured chocolate coated glue. No one will buy it.
I don't want to think about it.
Nor do I. And I promise you, your darling boy will be perfectly safe.
If he's safe, then where is he?
Go up to the Oompa Loompas over there and tell them to take you to the fudge room. When you get there, take a long stick and start poking around inside the large chocolate mixing barrel. He should be there, but don't leave him there too long, or he's liable to get poured into the fudge boiler. And that really would be a disaster, wouldn't it? My chocolate would become quite uneatable.
What did you say?
Forgive me, I'm joking. Goodbye, Mrs. Blue. Goodbye. See you later.
he, allowed, as Augustus will not be harmed.
Although, of course, we must admit, he will be altered quite a bit.
He'll be quite changed from what he's been when he goes through the fudge machine.
Slowly the wheels go round and round, the cogs begin to grind.
100 knives go slice, slice, slice. We add some sugar, cream and spice.
The Nazi comes in our berries, a miracle has taken place.
This boy who only just born was loathed by men from shore to shore.
This greedy Brutus, lash as it, was loved by people everywhere.
Who could hate or bear a grudge against a luscious bit of fudge?
Poor Augustus. Well, I bet we've seen the last of him for a while. Now, you folks really are in for a treat. Did you know that Willy Wonka had his very own yacht? That's right, his very own. It's bright pink and has about 10 implements inside, pulling all of the oars. Well, there's no point telling you all about the boat, because in just a second, you should be able to see it coming up the tunnel. Yes, yes, here it comes now!
Sure is dark in here. How can these dumb Olympus see where they're going?
There's no knowing where they're going. There's no way of knowing which direction they're going. There's no knowing where they're going, or which way the river's flowing. Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing, for the rows keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing.
He's gone off his rocker.
He's crazy!
He's barmy.
He's nutty.
He's screwy.
He's messy. He's dippy.
He's dotty.
He's daffy.
He's goofy.
He's buggy.
He's wacky.
He's loony. Oh no, he's not. Switch on the lights. Row faster, faster.
Look, in the wall, cream room, dairy cream, whipped cream, violet cream, pineapple cream, vanilla cream, and hair cream.
Hair cream? You don't eat hair cream.
Roll on, please. No time for answering silly questions.
Look, whipped room.
Whips? What on earth do you use whips for?
For whipping cream, of course. How can you whip cream without whips? Whipped cream isn't whipped cream at all unless it's been whipped with whips. Just as a poached egg isn't a poached egg unless it's been stolen from the woods in the dead of night. Roll, please.
Look, bean room. Cocoa beans, jelly beans, coffee beans, and has-beens.
Has-beens?
You're one yourself. No time for arguing. Press on, press on. Stop the boat. We're there.
Where?
Up there.
What's up there?
You'll see.
What's the up there? This is a boat.
This is the most important room in the entire factory. All my most secret and new inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Old Fickle Brew will give his 2 front teeth just to be allowed in here for 3 minutes. So would Pronose and Stargrove and all the other rotten chocolate makers. But now listen here. When we go in, I want no messing about. No tasting, no measuring, and no touching. Is that agreed?
Yes, yes, we won't touch a thing.
Everlasting gobstoppers. I'm inventing them for children who get very little pocket money. You can put an everlasting stopper in your mouth, and you can suck it and suck it and suck it and suck it and suck it, and suck it and suck it and suck it and suck it and suck it, and it will never get any smaller.
It's like gum.
It's not like gum. Gum is for chewing, and if you try chewing one of these, you'd probably break off all your teeth. But they taste terrific, and they change colour once a week. Now that machine over there makes hair topping, but I haven't got it quite right yet. But when I do, there'll be no excuse for little girls and boys going around with bald heads.
Mr. Wonka, little boys and little girls.
Please don't argue. Now, if you're all strapped this way, I will show you something I am terrifically proud of. Oh, be careful, stand back.
That's it.
That's it. Don't you know what it is? My gum! It's gum! It's a stick of chewing gum! Right you are! It's a stick of the most amazing, the most sensational, the most fabulous gum in the world. This piece of gum is a fantastic gum, in that it's a chewing gum meal. This piece of gum is a whole 3-course dinner all by itself. When I start selling it, it'll be the end of cooking. It will change everything. It'll be the end of marketing spoons, plates, forks, knives, washing up and garbage. Now this piece of gum I've just made is tomato soup, roast beef and blueberry pie, my personal favourite. But you can have almost anything you want.
What do you mean by that?
Well, if you were to start chewing this piece of gum, you would actually taste all of those things. And it fills you up, it satisfies you. It's terrific.
It's utterly impossible.
Just so long as it's gum and I can chew it, then that's me. Come on, Mr. Wonka, hand over this magic piece of gum of yours and we'll see if the thing really works.
Now, Violet, let's not do anything silly.
I want the gum. What's so silly?
I'd rather you didn't take it. You see, I haven't got it quite right yet. There's still 1 or 2 things.
Oh, to heck with that.
Don't!
Fabulous. It's great.
Spit it out!
Keep chewing, kiddo. Keep right on chewing. This is a great day for the Beauregards. Our little girl is the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
No. It's not ready for eating. You mustn't do it.
Good heavens, girl. What's happening to your nose? It's turning blue.
Oh, be quiet, Mother, and let me finish.
Your cheeks, your chin, your whole face is turning blue. Mercy save us. The girl's going blue and purple all over. Violet, you're turning violet. What is happening to you? You're glowing all over. The whole room is glowing.
I told you I hadn't got it quite right. It always happens when it comes to the dessert. But I'll get it right one day. You wait and see.
But I don't want to blue for a daughter. Put her back this instant.
Oh, I feel most peculiar.
Violet, you're swelling up. Oh, you're blowing up.
Like a blueberry.
Call the doctor.
Quick over the pig.
Save her.
It always happens like this. All the lookers I tried it on ended up as blueberries. It's most annoying. I just can't understand it.
But I don't want a blueberry for a daughter. Put her back this instant.
Go to the envelopes over there and tell them to roll Miss Beauregard to the juicing room at once.
The juicing room? What for?
To squeeze her. We've got to squeeze all the juice out of her immediately. After that, we'll just have to wait and see how she comes out. But we'll get her repaired if it's the last thing we do. I'm sorry about this, I really am.
Mr. Wonka, how will Violet ever be okay again?
She'll come out of the juicing room thin as a whistle. And she'll be purple. Purple from head to toe. But there you go. That's what comes from chewing disgusting chewing gum all day long.
Mr. Wonka, if it's so disgusting, then why do you make it in your factory?
I can't hear a word you're saying. All right, come on, follow me.
Dear friends, we surely all agree there's almost nothing worse to see than some repulsive little bum who's always chewing gum.
This sticky habit's bound to send the chewer to a sticky end.
Did any of you ever know a person called Miss Bigelow? This dreadful woman saw no wrong in chewing all day long. And when she couldn't find her gum, she'd chew up the linoleum.
Or anything that happened there, a pair of boots or a postman's ear.
Or other people's underclothes. Once she even chewed her boyfriend's nose.
For years and years she chewed away, consuming 50 packs a day.
Until one summer's eve at last, a horrid business came to pass.
Miss Bigelow went late to bed. For half an hour she lay and read. At last she put her gum away upon a special little tray.
And settled back and went to sleep. She managed just by counting sheep.
And out how strange, although she slept, those massive jaws of hers still kept on chewing through the night, even with nothing there to bite.
The sleeping woman's great big trap, opening and shutting, snap, snap, snap. Faster and faster, chop, chop, chop. The noise went on, it wouldn't stop. Until at last her jaws decided to pause and open extra wide.
The most tremendous chew, they bit the lady's tongue in two.
So that is why we try so hard to save Miss Violet Beauregard
From suffering an equal fate, she's still quite young, it's not too late.
Providing she survives the cure.
We hope she does.
We can't be sure.
And notice how they first tap each walnut with their knuckles to see if it's a bad nut. If it's a bad nut, it makes a hollow sound. And they don't bother opening it, they simply throw it down the rubbish chute.
Hey Daddy, I decided I want a squirrel. Get me one of those squirrels.
Don't be silly, sweetheart. It's your belongs to Mr. Wonka.
I don't care about that. All I've got at home is 2 dogs, 4 cats, 6 bunny rabbits, 3 parakeets, 2 canaries, a green parrot, a turtle, a bowl of goldfish, a cage of white mice, and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel.
All right, my pet. Daddy will get the squirrel as soon as he can.
I don't want any old squirrel. I want a trained squirrel.
Very well. Wonka, how much do you want for one of these crazy squirrels? Name your price.
They're not for sale. She can't have one.
Who says I can't? I'm going in to get me a squirrel this very minute.
Don't!
All right, I'll have you.
No, 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 no! They've all jumped on her, all of them! 25 have her right arm pinned down. 25 have her left arm pinned down. 25 have her left leg anchored to the ground. 24 have her right standing up. Her head must have sounded quite hollow.
Where are they taking her?
Well, the other bad nuts go down the rubbish chute. By golly, she is going down the chute. She's gone.
Where do you suppose she's gone to?
That particular chute leads to the great main rubbish pipe, which carries all the rubbish from all over the factory. All the floor sweepings and potato peelings, and lots of cabbages and fish heads and stuff like that.
Who eats cabbages, potatoes, and fish in this factory, I'd like to know?
I do, of course. You don't think I live on cocoa beans too, do you? And of course, it leads to a great fire incinerator in the end. Now see here, Wonka, you think you've gone a shade too far this time. Do indeed. My daughter made me to my front, but I don't mind admitting it. That doesn't mean you can roast her to a crisp. Have you know I'm extremely cross about this? I really am. Oh, don't be cross, my dear sir. I expect she'll turn up sooner or later. She may not have even gone down the pipe. She may be stuck in the entrance hole. And if that's the case, all you have to do is go in and put her up again.
Ruka, are you down there?
Oh no! The squirrels have pushed her in too. But gracious me, it's not a fun it's going to be today. What's it like down there, Angina? Help!
But Mr. Wonka, what is going to happen to them?
I expect someone will catch them near the bottom of the chute.
But what about the great fire incinerator?
Oh, that! They only light it every other day. Today might be one of the days when they let it go out. You never know, they might be lucky. Good gracious me, the children are disappearing like rabbits. Oh well, follow me, shall we move on?
Oh, yes.
I feel tired. I want to watch television.
If you're tired, then we'd better take the great glass elevator. Come on, it's just down the road from here. Follow me.
Veruca Salt, the little brute, has just gone down the rubbish chute.
And as we very rightly thought that in a case like this we ought to see the thing completely through, we polished off her appearance too.
Down goes Veruca, down the drain.
And here perhaps we should explain that she will meet as she descends a rather different set of friends.
Some live for us, so all agree. Once men from a mile away, a rotten nut, a reedy pear.
A thing the cat left on the stem, and lots of other things as well, each with a rather horrid smell.
These are Veruca's newfound friends that she will meet as she descends. And this is the price she has to pay for going so very far astray.
But now, my dears, we think you might be wondering, is it really right that every single bit of blame and all the scolding and the shame should fall upon Veruca's soul?
She's the only one at fault, although she's spoiled and dreadfully so.
A girl can't spoil herself, you know.
Who turns me into such a brat? Who are the culprits? Who did that?
Alas, you needn't to look so far to find out who these sinners are.
They are, and this is very sad. Her loving parents, Mum and Dad.
And that is why we're glad they fell into the rubbish chute as well.
any ordinary up and down elevator. This elevator can go sideways and long ways and slant ways and any other way you can think of. It can visit any room in the entire factory, no matter where it is.
Fantastic! And look at all the buttons labelled all over.
And each button stands for a room.
Yeah, let's see. Strawberry juice for water pistols. Exploding candies for your enemies. Stick jaw for talkative parents. Invisible candy bars for eating in class. Rainbow drops suck them and you can spit 6 different colors.
Enough! Come on, we can't wait all day.
Isn't there a television room in all this lot?
Certainly, right here.
Whoopee, that's for me.
Hold on, everyone.
I'm going to be sick.
Please don't be sick.
Try and stop me.
Then you better take this.
Make this awful thing stop.
Can't do that. Won't stop till we get there. I just hope no one's using the other elevator.
What other elevator?
The one that goes in the opposite direction on the same track as this one.
Holy mackerel, you see that we might have a collision?
I've always been lucky so far.
No, I am going to be sick.
No, please don't spoil my hat. We're nearly there.
So, right. Never.
Now listen here. Before we go in, I want to tell you, there's dangerous equipment in here, and you must not tamper with it. Okay? Everybody out. Here we go. This is the testing room for my latest and greatest invention, television chocolate.
What is television chocolate?
Good heavens, child, stop interrupting me. It works by television. I don't like television myself. I suppose it's all right in small doses, but children can never seem to be able to take it in small doses. They want to sit there all day long, staring and staring at the screen.
That's me. Shut up.
Thank you. Now then, the first time I saw ordinary television working, I was struck by a tremendous idea. That if a photograph could be broken up into millions of tiny pieces, and those pieces sent whizzing through the air until they hit an antenna and reassemble themselves on the other end, then why can I send a real bar of chocolate in millions of tiny pieces, whizzing through the air, and reassemble themselves on the other end, all ready to be eaten?
Impossible.
Think so? Watch me send a real bar of chocolate from one end of this room to the other by television. Bring me that chocolate bar over there, please. It has to be big, because whenever you send something by television, it always comes out much smaller on the other end than when it went in. Here we go. Stand back. No, stop! You there! My TV! Stand back! There are dangerous rays coming out of this end. They can blow you up into millions of tiny pieces in 1 second. That's better. Now then, switch on! The chocolate's gone! It's on its way! It's above our heads in millions of tiny pieces. Quick! Come over here. Watch the screen. Take it.
How can you take it? It's a picture on a television screen.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's a miracle. Just think, when I start using this across the country, a commercial will flash on saying, "Eat Wonka's chocolates. They're the best in the world. If you don't believe us, try one for yourself." Now, terrific.
Mr. Wonka, can you send other things from the air? Like
People.
Can you send a real life person from one place to another in the same way?
A person. Are you off your rocker?
But can it be done?
Good heavens, child. I really don't know. I suppose it could. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it could. Wouldn't like to try it though. Might have some nasty results.
Hey, look at me! I'm gonna be the first
We shall have to hope for the best. We shall have to pray that your dying boy will come through completely unharmed. Quick, come over here. We must watch the screen.
He's taking a heck of a long time to come through.
Watch the screen. Something's happening.
Yes, that's him, all right. He's a midget. Isn't he going to get any bigger?
Grab him, quick. He's completely okay.
You call that okay? He's shrunk.
Of course he's shrunk. What did you expect?
But this is terrible. I can't send him back to school like this. He'll get squashed. He won't be able to do anything. What did you say, Mike? I don't care what... sorry. You'll never be able to watch television again. I'm throwing this set right out the window as soon as I go home. What, Mike? I don't care how much you jump and scream or what you want. There.
But Mr. Wonka, how might ever grow again?
Well, young boys are extremely springy and elastic. So maybe if we put him on a new machine we have for testing, the tough stretchiness of chewing gum, he'll stretch back again.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Maybe miles. But he'll come out awfully thin. But we'll fatten him up with some of my super vitamin candy. It contains all the vitamins from A to Z. Now, Mr. TV, just hand these orders to the Oompa over there. And don't look so worried. They'll come out in the wash, you know, every one of them. Bye.
The most important thing we've learned so far as children are concerned is never, never, never let them near a television set. They loll and slop and lounge about and stare until their eyes pop out.
Oh yes, we know it keeps them still. They don't climb out the windowsill. They never fight or kick or punch. They leave you free to cook the lunch and wash the dishes in the sink.
But did you ever stop to think, to wonder just exactly what this does to your beloved tot? It rots the senses in the head, it kills imagination dead.
His brain becomes as soft as cheese, his power of thinking rust and free. He cannot think, he can only see.
Right shall cry, or right shall say, but if we take the set away, what shall we do to entertain our darling children? Please explain.
We'll answer this by asking you what used the darlings ones to do. They used to read and read and read and read and read and then proceed to read some more great Scott Gadzooks when half their lives was reading books.
Such wondrous, round, fantastic tales
Of dragons, gypsies, queens and whales.
and pirates wearing purple hats
And sailing ships and elephants.
and cannibals crouching round the pot.
And stowing away at something hot.
Only pigs were amongst those to know those children long ago.
So please, oh please, we beg, we pray, go throw your TV set away.
Fear not, because we promise you that in about a week or two of having nothing else to do, they'll now begin to feel the need of having something good to read.
P.S. regarding my TV, we very much regret that we will have to simply wait and see if we can get him back his height.
But if we can't, it serves him right.
You mean you're the only one left?
Why, yes.
But my dear boy, that means you've won. Oh, I do congratulate you. I really do. I had a hunch, you know, right from the beginning. It couldn't have been better. Well done, Charlie. Congratulations. But we mustn't dally. Just think of all the arrangements that have to be made before the day's out.
Wait, Mr. Wonka. I'm afraid I don't understand.
Oh, please forgive me, Charlie. I get carried away sometimes. I forgot. You don't know.
I don't know what.
Well, you see, Charlie, today, this whole day has been a contest. A contest to find out who would be best for with a job.
What job?
Well,
No, Charlie, I love my job.
you know, Charlie, I love my chocolate factory. Tell me, Charlie, do you love my chocolate factory? Think very carefully, because it's very important how you feel.
Well, Mr. Wonka, all I can say is I've never spent a more fantastic day anywhere my whole entire life. Do I love your chocolate factory? Yes, I think I do. It means a great deal to me.
Why do you ask, Mr. Wonka? Well, of course, Charlie and all the other children will get all the candy I promised. I want Charlie to receive much more. You see, this whole day has been a contest to find out who would be best for the job.
What job?
Well, you see, Charlie, I'm tired and I'm not getting any younger, and it's not as easy to carry out my ideas as it once was. I need help. That means you.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. I would like you and Grandpa Joe, and of course all the rest of your family, to come and live here in my factory with me permanently. See, I have no family, and I can think of no one who I'd rather have take over the factory more than you. I've been watching you all day, and you're the type of person who care and respect this factory just as I've done for all these years. I want someone to take after I'm gone. You see, this will be after I've trained you and taught you everything I know. Of course. Do you accept my offer? If you do, everything that's mine is yours.
Will I? Well, of course I will. Thank you, Mr. Wonka. Thank you. Grandpa Joe, wait till we tell Mum and Dad and all the grandfolks it's going to be our chocolate factory, and we're never ever going to have to starve again. So think of all that chocolate. Oh, just you wait and see.
And I wondered what all the noise... In fact, I thought at the beginning of the evening I was on my own in the building till strange noises were happening below me. And they sounded as if people were cutting wood, which I'd not experienced in-house before. Now I know what was going on. I did see the boat suddenly appear, so I did see the beginning, but it was only today when I saw the great glass elevator. That was amazing. Haven't we taken on something different there? Well done, all of you. Thank you. Which part is she in at the moment? Because Kirsty had to play two parts today. I've lost her. There she is. I didn't recognise you came on the second time, actually. The part of Mrs. Bucket will be played by Charlotte tomorrow night, but she's not able to be here tonight. So Kirsty brilliantly took on both parts. So a big thank you to Kirsty. Bland tonight running away, so I don't think he stayed. Oh, he has stayed. He came back in. Sorry, Stuart, but well done. Thank you very much. Oh, is that where you went? I thought you'd go. I didn't see you come back in. But thank you to Mr. Bland, but also to the training he's given to the youngsters who have therefore been running the lights, because we don't, as you know, have lights normally, and therefore they have to learn this very, very quickly, and they've done a brilliant job. So to both of you, thank you very much. Else ought to have come on for about the end, because I'm sure I saw a different scene shifter, but I think we'll probably come to her in a minute. I'm sure there was somebody else, and maybe two of them actually. I think someone else is hidden over there. I don't know where everybody is. I know that when I left, or rather when these children left me this afternoon, because I haven't been away, so they haven't come back, they didn't have blue and pink faces. So someone has been very busy. And I heard that it got so difficult in the room they were using the spray, they had to open all the doors. So can I think there's Mrs. Nightingale and Mrs. Comfort, if not somebody else. Is it just Mrs. Nightingale and Mrs. Comfort? Where are they hidden now? They're over there. Thank you very much. Those two they did all the woodwork and a lot of the scenery. A lot of the designs, I've seen them coming together. I don't think we've ever had anything so complicated. So thank you very much indeed. And finally, it's the usual, you know, these things just don't happen. There's an awful lot of staff involved, but it took two people. One must have found the play originally. I think you might have heard what they were going to do a year ago. Can you believe it was a year ago? We were outside in the grounds and they decided that it was going to be Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and here we are, and they've made it. And I was talking to Mr. Thomas and said I'd seen the film and I couldn't envisage how it was going to be put on stage. But you've done a brilliant job, with the help, I suspect, of Mrs. Goff, who must be hiding at the back, and our scene shifter, who's hiding behind me. Come on, Mrs. Radburn, you're not going to sit there any longer. They've worked very, very hard at this, and it's all paid off. It's wonderful. Can we just spend a minute and thank these lovely people, because really a play is not a play without having an audience, and they've been pretty good tonight, haven't they? Yes, I think they've been pretty good. Finally, your children, they are amazing. For the next bit. Children going out first, and then the parents will join. Yes, I think it's best if the children go first. Probably. They've probably got to take off some makeup. All right, thank you very much. Well done, children.